David Stockdale, first of all, your thoughts on the goalless draw tonight?
Bit scrappy game from time to time. The way that they were trying to play the game, felt we could have gone a bit more ambitious, but after a couple of not so good results, feeling we could have got more out of them games, we wanted to come here, be solid, not give away any goals, and really tighten up and compact at the back, and that's what we did.
And how important for you and the defence that it was a clean sheet tonight?
Very important. We said the worst we come away with is a 0-0 draw, and that's the worst case scenario tonight for us, but it's another point. Great team spirit, because it's not easy playing against them kind of situations. Like Kenwyne Jones up front, he's the best at what he does, so it's not easy, and I felt the lads in front of me protected the goal well and kept everything to a minimum.
I asked the manager how important it was to bounce back from the defeat against Nottingham Forest, and how did you feel about that, David?
Massive. It was massive, because we felt that some sloppy goals, so we wanted to, like you say, bounce back, and although we couldn't score today, we didn't concede either, so it's another point in the right direction, and still 17 games to go, and there's a lot of points to play for.
You spoke about soft goals against Nottingham Forest. I mean, you're the man behind the six. Were you disappointed on Saturday?
Yeah, I was, yeah. The first goal I could have done something about as well, but as a group we're all disappointed. We all look at how we can improve, and like the second goal, that if luck goes your way, it deflects wide. So I'm not saying it's all about luck, but that's the way it's going at the moment. We're strong, we bounced back on a Tuesday night away at Cardiff. It's a long way to come. Fans were brilliant, the ones that came out, and it's nice to give them something to, even a little bit to shout about tonight.
Were you concerned that you might lose your place after Saturday, David?
Anyone can lose the place, so you're always concerned when you're letting soft goals in like that, but I felt that I hadn't made a mistake like that since maybe Cardiff at home last time, so I try not to listen to that, and I know that there's a lot of people trying to call for my head, but it won't be football if you don't have that. So like we said before, all 11 are up for grabs, if you know what I mean, if you don't win. So yeah, why not? There's a good goalkeeper behind me, so it keeps you on your toes.
How do you react to that criticism? Does it hurt you? Do you get upset by it?
I get upset, and I use it as a fire, and it's not that I want it to come, but when it comes my way, you've got to be a big person, an experienced man, and know that firstly you've got to know that you're in the wrong. People think that I must go home and start laughing about goals that we concede, but it's not the case. I'm just as mad as everyone else, and hopefully I bounce back with a clean sheet. It's a few critics in the right way, and I'm just happy for the team.
What did the manager say to you to encourage you?
Me personally? Nothing. He just acted normally. He must believe in my bounce back ability as it is, and how experienced I am and how many games I've played, to know that, because obviously if you keep carrying on making mistakes, your place is at risk anyway, so it's not like he's coming up to me saying it's all your fault, because we felt that we could have done. I was one of the parts of the jigsaw of conceding the goal. So no, he never said anything. I think he's confident in my ability to come out and perform, and mistakes do happen. I just like to tell people that they do happen. We're not happy that they happen, but you got to learn from them and move in the right direction.
The Albion are now just above the relegation zone. How much pressure is there? Is it a different sort of pressure, a pressure you've known before?
Yeah, I've known a different kind of pressure when you're bottom. But if you know that the side's spirited and how we play, and maybe a few bits of luck go our way, I'm not saying it's all about luck, but a few bits and results we're going to run, I fully believe that we'll be solidly up there. Obviously not the season we wanted, but all the years I've known Brighton, they've been at the top. There's always going to be a season where it might not happen, and unfortunately it's the season that I came, and we're trying to bring those times back.
I've got to ask you about a young player who seems to impress week in, week out, and that's Rowan Ince. So what have you made of his performances, certainly in the last few weeks?
He's really matured as a player, and when I first came he was a bit unsure because obviously we weren't getting the game time, but he's just come and blossomed, and he's doing a job for us, and you always know that there's a bit of inexperience there, but the lad's got the talent, so why not play him, and he's showing everyone what he can do.
trip up to Yorkshire this weekend. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm always looking forward to a game, and it's nice after a 0-0 and a bit of a point and getting back to solid compactness, going up to there and testing his mettle and seeing if we can turn this week into an even better week.